It is draft season, so what better else to do on a Monday night live stream than a full show of mock drafts? Let's get into it. What is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful Monday. Hope you all have had a great start to your week. We just talked about it before we started here, how crazy it is that we're a little over 2 weeks away from the draft. I feel like when you're younger, things never show up as quickly as you think, and then the older you get, the more time flies, and just crazy stuff, man. So we're gonna do some mock drafts tonight. Obviously, as we all know in free agency, Quasi covered a ton of needs. So this draft, they can literally go any which direction. So we're going to try a couple different things. Before we really get into that, Jamie, how are you doing? I guess we'll keep talking about how dad life is treating you. And you ready to do some mock drafting?
Yeah, this is how dad life's treating me.
You should have told me. I'd have grabbed one.
You can still go grab one.
You talk. I'll go grab one.
I'm just kidding. No, it's going good. It's going good being a dad. I don't know. I've been pretty lucky so far. I feel like he's sleeping all right and stuff. So we are doing good so far over here. As far as all the dad things go, all of that kind of things. Obviously, it's easy when at the same time you have the draft right around the corner. I mean, like you said, like draft is like it's up there with Christmas. Like growing up, like draft is up there. Honestly, out of like
Christmas,
one
draft,
single
agency, everything else.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'll put draft above Christmas, dude. I'll lose some sleep for draft night eve. You know what I'm saying? So it's no, I'm super excited. Kid thing going fantastic. So far he's doing really good, healthy, all those good things all you can ask for on that front. Yeah, man. But before continuing on, of course, everybody, another show, another giveaway. Any card you want, get the hashtag Skols in the comments, like the video, and subscribe. Obviously, a lot of guys from our last year's draft. Let's do some shout outs here. We had our guy, Gary, in here right away. Something my Skol mates, my dude. What's going on, Gary? Nick Riley in the building. Skol, what's up, Gary? Let's go. Bob Swede, what's going on, Swede? Bleeding Purple, what's going on, Bleeding? Hey, Big Raylan. I think we missed you the last couple weeks. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Hey, what's going on, Jen? Jen, you went full Vikings fan, right?
Watching Big Raylan. Who else are you watching?
Jen, you went full Vikings fan, right? Hey, T-Bass, I'll be glad when the draft is over and all of this mock draft. I know T-Bass he wants us to go into some greatest Vikings in NFL history right now. He's like, let's just get our players and we'll see let's just draft our players and in 3 years we'll decide on how if they're good or not.
Let's draft our players and talk about how we're going to win a playoff game next year.
Hey, what's going on, Barber? Skol Mafia in the building, my dude. Hey, we should be hitting. Oh, wait, no, Wednesday. Yeah, actually, I said I was going to talk about. We got the place for Skol Fest, the Crooked Pint in Minneapolis, a place that we eyed out. SK went out to Minneapolis and talked to them, and it sounds like they're going to let us have our Skol Fest there, and it looks like a spot that we really were aiming for. So that was really good news this week, and actually, us and Skol Mafia and Gary, I know we actually want to hit you up to see if you wanted to jump in with us on Wednesday just to kind of throw some ideas out there for Skol Fest. But yeah, we're really starting to dive into the Skol Fest. Obviously, once the schedule comes out, we'll dive in even more. But yeah, Skol Fest around the corner. Sarah in the building. How's baby JJ? Yeah, so I was saying earlier, he's doing great, healthy. Yeah, I mean, everything you could ask. He's been pretty good, fussy a little bit during the days, but he's sleeping at night, which I feel like as if he sleeps at night, if I can get somewhat decent sleep, I feel like that's just a win by itself. Damn, I mock got whacked. Damn, I mock got whacked. Your mock got whacked? Were you mocked out?
Is that for Raps mock thing that they're doing?
That he did. Didn't he do one like the other day? Something big. Hey, two-toned. It's been a minute, man. What else we got in here? My mock got whacked. What do you mean by that exactly, Dalton? Who else
Well,
we got
yeah,
in here?
I thought Rap was doing some sort of like mock draft competition or something like that
Yeah, what was I saw?
the last couple weeks.
Was that
I've
like
seen something
picking
for that.
who they thought was the best mock?
Maybe like getting the best grades or
Can't
something
wait.
like that. I don't know.
No worries, dude.
I
GG
get it.
rules,
I get
homie.
it.
Hey, let's go. That's what we're talking about. Wait, you said python hunting? I'm going python hunting. Dang, that's interesting. Florida. You, let's go. Yeah, I'm in, Jamie. Let me. Yeah, cool. Yep, I'll keep you updated, bro. I'll keep you updated. Okay. Tony and I beat everyone at the mock challenge. What exactly was? I didn't get to tap in. What was the mock? Was it just whoever brought the best mock? What was that? We'll get
Yeah, I'm not. I
into it
mean,
on here.
I just saw that they were doing it. I didn't have
I didn't
enough
get a chance
time
to
to
see.
actually watch too much of it. But
Well, I guess before going into our mocks, we're gonna do a couple different things like stick and pick and all kinds of things. Whatever you guys want to, let us know what kind of mocks you want. If anybody in here, I know when Steve gets in here, he'll want to. But if anybody in here wants to hop on and do a mock, just let us know. You're definitely welcome to hop on. All that good stuff. So definitely keep us updated with that. I know Big Raylin, he wants to do a mock. Nick, I know Nick wants to do a mock, but will he come on here? Nick, you can come on here. Some wild ones, way too much shit going. Skol Fest will be fire. We can't see. Yeah, dude, I can't wait. Oh, dude, it's gonna be better than ever this year. We're gonna keep making it better. I mean, hey, if any of you guys want to come on and run a mock, let us know. Let us know. But before we get into all of that, let's just kind of go back, take a few steps back, and kind of go back into sneak out. Hey man, be our guest. Two okay, teams of two people, 6 teams, 2 tiers, 3 voted on. Oh
okay,
dang, that's cool.
cool, nice.
That's awesome. I like that. Um, but diving into just what Casey, what do you think is our at this point, a couple weeks out from the draft, 2.5 weeks out from the draft, what are your biggest wants going into this
Right.
one at this point?
I still want a defensive tackle. I mean, look, I love Jonathan Allen. I love the Javon Hargrave signing. But again, as we've talked about ad nauseum with these two guys, they are, they're in their 30s. They both have had coming off some soft tissue injuries. So to me, you still got to get yourself one or two more defensive interior guys. I mean, I think Taki Taimani, Jalen Redmond are going to be solid players. It'll be interesting to see what LDR can do out there as well. But I do think you still need to get a pretty high-profile defensive interior guy. And with this class being so deep, there's no reason not to take a dip into the pool of players that they have and get one. So for me, I'm still looking defensive interior. And then after that, then you're honestly probably looking for some competition at the guard spots. And I still think, obviously corner and safety are two needs that get brought up a lot in other people's mock drafts, and those are definitely positions where we still need help. And then I just still think there's that sneaky. I wouldn't rule out a receiver. Probably not first round, probably not early, but I wouldn't rule out a receiver with one of the 4 picks that we have. That we have right now. I think there are some solid players in that spot here, and depending on if someone falls or if you're able to get good value, I do think you're still looking for that as well. And not because trade Jordan Addison, but you do need to think that he is going to miss some time this year due to suspension. And then just that wide receiver 3 spot is kind of up in the air, especially with Kevin O'Connell saying last week that that Rondale Moore, they're kind of questioning when he'll be able to join the team for activities and whatnot. So I guess for me, yeah, I'm thinking defensive interior and then just kind of a mixed bag of stuff. And then I do still think that you need to get a running back as well. You have Jordan Mason and Aaron Jones, but again, way too talented of a running back class to not try to get one.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm 100% on the running back thing. I think you go into this when you get at least one. Obviously, I do think I'm with you. I still think we need a defensive interior for all the things that you mentioned. But I'm still, if possible, it would be nice to trade back and get more. Like, even when you say, like, oh, I'd like to get a wide receiver 3 with one of those 4 picks, you're like, man, just 4 picks.
You're right.
Just 4 picks. Even getting wide receiver 3 with just 4 picks, it is kind of tough at that point. But yeah, I mean, I'm still with you. I do think I'm not confident in Jalen Naylor. Obviously, like you said, with what's
Moore.
yeah, with more, I mean, at this point, sounds like he's not going to be ready for training camp, and who knows when he's going to be ready. So can't really rely on him. So I definitely think we could use another body there. And then I know Nick Riley is talking cornerback. I mean, there's no question we could use a cornerback here. I do think, we haven't been lucky with drafting cornerbacks, which is a stupid thing to say because who cares? But same with safeties. Sometimes you just got to do it anyways. I would argue we would probably need a safety more than a cornerback. But we still, I like the bodies we have in there. I know there's a whole Asante Samuel Jr. thing. I'm kind of thinking that's probably BS, but hey, we'll see what happens
I guess
after
they
the
said that
draft there.
injuries are what's holding him up right now. I guess he's got some sort of injury
Hey, what
going
up,
on
Steve?
that's kind of putting him behind the 8 ball with signing. Teams are a little bit concerned about it. Probably
Yeah.
probably truth to that as well.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, I would not be surprised if we picked a cornerback. And I know I saw some odds. Which website was it? Was it Underdog? I don't know. There was odds that came out saying I think they had us at minus 200 for both safety and cornerback, or plus 200 for safety and quarterback, and plus 340 for defensive interior. And I think they had guard at like 310 or something like that. So out of those 4 positions, they thought Vegas thinks we're least likely to pick a defensive interior guy, which I don't know. I would take that bet. I still think, I mean, the Vikings looked at Harmon, they visited him and things like that. And like you said, just because you have a couple guys who obviously used to be some of the best at their position, but now 31, 32 years old, you're still looking at your future at that position, and you're not going to see Jonathan Allen and Hargraves on the field every single play, all 4 downs type of thing. There's going to be some rotation there, so we could definitely use that. We got a lot more younger cornerbacks, but we don't have, in my opinion, I'm not confident we have a absolute bona fide number 1 cornerback on this team yet. Byron Murphy could be that. He showed that in the second half of last season, but I'm not convinced by that. So that is a really good case for going cornerback. And then obviously Harrison Smith, just getting, 36 years old, playing pretty good, but he's not playing like he used to be. He's not going to be playing every down, more than likely. And you're mostly banking on Theo Jackson really taking the step that the front office thinks he can. And it's still a gamble in my opinion. We didn't really see that same production that people were hoping for last season out of Theo Jackson, but he played all right. So I would still say safety is probably our biggest need and would maybe make the most sense, but I wouldn't want to go that route. Yeah. I still think defensive interior probably makes the biggest impact.
Didn't I bring this up on our stream a couple weeks ago or something like that? Like, what if we traded back to pick number 32 and somehow Malachi Starks is there, so we trade back and then take another Georgia safety?
Yeah,
Vikings fans would be in an absolute freaking panic.
I mean, if you got a safety, he's one that you'd probably want to go get. Hey, FT, I see you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate
you. Anxious to see what Turner does now this year. Yeah, we need to see Turner take that step.
I think he's gonna have a good year. I really do.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Yeah, hopefully, obviously.
I just think at the end of the season with Flores talking about how like he had been having just kind of like more personal conversations with him about how to practice the right way, and it really sounds like he's been kind of taking that to heart. Has been doing his workouts this offseason, as we've seen. Like, we know the talent is there. It's just he's 21 years old. It's just getting everything to click eventually, and I think it will. I think Flores is the right guy. I think the effort level is there, and we know the talent's there. It just needs to all come together. And I don't know. I think last year is a good year for him to sit and learn. I think this year he's gonna pop off.
Talking about Booker, that's the one thing about Booker is he's not athletic at all. He is really low on his RAS, which doesn't always matter, which I don't even care. Like, that's another thing. I guess let's talk about guard for a second, because out of all those positions, I think I at least want guard. I feel confident with what we have there at the very moment. Obviously, you got an old guy in Ryan Kelly. You signed Fries for 5 years, so that's going to be your right guard for the future. And then obviously Brandel
and Walter
Ups
Rouse.
and downs from last season. Look good with Christian Darrisaw next to him. If he has Christian Darrisaw and Ryan Kelly, you feel like that would definitely give him a boost. You got Rouse, who also could take some snaps there, and they could have a battle there. But if you go in and went and grabbed like a Booker, or what's a North Dakota kid? Zabel?
Grace Abel. Yep.
Yeah,
I know
or
yeah.
Zabel or something like
He
that.
can play,
Then
he
you're
can play
like,
all
you're
there.
feeling pretty good about that. I mean, you're feeling great about that offense at that point. So if you went out and you did that, I wouldn't be mad at it or anything like that. But still, I feel like I'd focus on defense. I just feel like we got our offense is literally we have left guard is the only thing that there's somewhat of a question mark on. Everything else is pretty much a wide receiver 3, you could argue a little bit, but still.
Yeah. And like, I mean, then there's a question, of course, is McCarthy going to be that guy? But I mean, that's something that's going to.
Oh, we already know he's going to be
that out.
Right? T-Bass knows that McCarthy's going to be 100% superstar. You need to give McCarthy time. Also takes a while to learn how to be a pro. Yeah, it does.
I don't know if he necessarily needs to worry about how to be a pro. I feel like he's already kind of got that.
JJ McCarthy?
Yeah.
Or is he talking about Turner? And then it just says give McCarthy time also.
Yeah.
What up, Stiff?
Yeah, then I would definitely agree with that on Turner. I think this last year he learned a lot about that. So
title game. Yeah, but the title game threw for 100. Yeah, but he was coming in clutch in that second half. He's still put him in position to win that game.
Right. Well,
it's like game management.
Then again, that just kind of goes back to the, looking at the stats of his college career. And just like we all knew that going in, like the stats weren't that impressive, which is why there was so many question marks about can he be a good pro. It's just like watching all the little details that that he has. Do they translate? We don't know for sure, but I think for me that's what it is. Like because I looked at him too. I said the stats aren't impressive. Like why would anybody want this guy? And then
yeah. Well, then he comes out. Yeah, it's preseason game, but he was not holding back. This wasn't so that's a big thing with JJ McCarthy. It was always like. From his side of things is he was playing within the system. He was not told to do more with his arm, but he wanted to. Like he wanted to throw the ball down the field more. He wanted to do all those things. Yeah, of course anybody's going to say that, but you can say what you want about is a preseason game, but he came out and showed that he wasn't just going to throw some sort of little check down passes and things like that. Like he let it fly in that preseason game. He did not play that preseason game like it was one of those Michigan games at all. So I feel like watching, that's another thing that impressed me with how it ended up going for him in that preseason game. But the big thing was like that kind of took away a little bit of that question mark as far as can he open up the field? Like, is he going to be like a Kirk Cousins or a Bo Nix type?
Yeah. And I think this is I don't know if I'd call him Zach Wilson 2.0 because Zach Wilson, the big thing was he could play like Mahomes does. He runs around, he just chucks the ball downfield and has a huge arm. Like I feel like they were viewed as two.
One big difference between those two,
right?
One big, one massive difference between them two, and it is here.
I don't think I don't think I could call him a Zach Wilson 2.0 because they are two totally different prospects coming out of college.
Yeah, and even if they had the same skill set, he could have the same skill set of Zach Wilson, but Zach Wilson's just didn't have he doesn't have the mental for it. JJ McCarthy has it. We'll see what happens, but I think he has it. Anyways, all right, hey, let's jump into some stuff. What are you thinking right away? Stick and pick for the first time? No trades?
I would say either a stick and pick one. Or, I mean, I know we were talking before we hopped on here that one of those mock drafts had us trading back with Cleveland for their second round pick. But maybe it'd be easier just to start with a stick and pick, best player available type of draft.
We can do a couple different scenarios here.
Yeah.
Again, everybody.
Round. Yep, go ahead.
Another show, another card giveaway. We got Dallas Turner patches. I got a couple in here actually. Yeah, look at this one. This one's pretty cool. All that good stuff. Get the hashtag Skols in the comments, like the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. All that good stuff. But yeah, anyways, what do you guys think? I mean, we could start with best player available, or not even best player available, but just stick and pick.
Yeah, I say let's just do that. We'll just turbo. We'll just not trade. We'll just get to our picks. So I mean, if are we doing just like so? Just
that first one
straight
though,
up.
T-Bass. That first one was insane. Yeah, Sarah, I did. I
So are
believe
we
I
doing
yeah I
just like
did.
straight up top of the board, best player available, go and just see what we end up with?
Yeah, let's
Do it
go.
that way. All right, fine.
You
Luther
want?
Burden,
All right, we
wide
got it.
receiver 3. Let's
Yeah,
roll.
I do not know much about that guy.
Yeah, so we'll just
I don't know
pick.
how I feel about it.
We'll make this one really quick. We'll just grab.
We're
Okay,
gonna literally
probably don't need 2 receivers. So how about
let's
we?
go. I say we go Jared Wilson here.
Yeah, let's just because we don't need running back. So we'll go best player, or do we go safety? Nah, best player
We'll
available.
go best player available that we actually
without hitting up needs that we already know we have.
I know Kyle Williams is. I'm pretty sure that's Nick's guy, but
yeah. Well, we are. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
a lot of wide receivers.
We'll
there we go. Trevor Etienne, get our next running back.
Sure.
Roll. This is gonna be nice, quick, and easy. Let's see how this. It's interesting to see how this one will turn out here. But I mean, we covered a couple needs already. Yes.
We gotta do it.
Let's do it. Backup quarterback of the future. The backup quarterback of the future.
I bet you Quinn Ewers goes in the top 3 rounds.
He's a quarterback, right? I mean, they always like you see some of these mocks that have Shedeur sliding down. Like someone's gonna overpick.
Let's see how they graded us here.
All right, so
great
draft. So, I mean, again, is this if the Vikings did this, would I be happy? No, I would not, because like I get it, Luther Burden. I've heard a lot of people really high on him. At pick 24, I mean, you probably just trade back at that spot. And then you mentioned it too. I mean, obviously you have Ryan Kelly, a little bit up there in age, so maybe drafting another center wouldn't hurt the most. Though It sounds like they do like Michael Juergens quite a bit. They were happy to get him last year. They think he has a future at that center spot. Etienne, a guy you and I both really like. I mean, nothing when you watch him, it's not like he doesn't have like that top end speed. He's not the biggest guy ever, but he does have that elusiveness at the line of scrimmage. The first guy never actually tackles him. And then, of course, Quinn Ewers, a guy who came into this season as a potential Heisman winner and ended up having a just average year, which basically that is one thing. We took no defensive players in this draft whatsoever. But Quinn Ewers is a guy that now basically dropped down to being an unwanted pick who will go, obviously, like I agree with you in the top 3 rounds probably. But so if this happened, like the grades are good on paper here, but if this happened for the Vikings, would I be happy with it? I would not be.
It'd be let's find out here. Let me do this. You know what? Let's see what this
wide receiver 1, huh?
So yeah, let me look at this real quick. All right, let's see what we got.
Because I thought I had heard he's one of those guys you can kind of like play it anywhere.
What's that?
I thought I heard like he was one of those guys that kind of like play at all the different wide receiver positions. You kind of use him as just a fun,
like Justin Jefferson. All right, that's fine. We'll go straight. We'll go straight. I know Big Raylan said might be better than Addy, so I want to see what's up with this guy.
So no,
I've yet to actually watch him. Obviously, these are highlights. Take it to somewhat a grain of salt, but I like to just see what his ceiling is. We'll get some music in here. Why not?
We just won't monetize this at the end. We don't make much off these streams afterwards anyway. So.
Oh, they don't circle them? All right.
Now, is it going to be...
He looks like Jordan Addison out there.
On my end, if it's skipping for anybody else, let us know. I'm seeing it's skipping on my screen a little bit. I'm not sure if it'll be on the actual stream itself, but...
Yeah, let me know if it's... I actually mark him sometimes, BPA, best player available. Is this skipping for you guys? Let me see if I can do a different file here. How about?
That's better. Yep.
Okay.
All
right. I like that.
What did it say it was? Like 5'11"?
He looks smaller, thicker than Addison. I mean, obviously that's good. Wait, who's saying yeah? Oh, it's better. Okay. I'm like, you guys got the Addison in me.
Ooh.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. YouTube can suck one. Just kidding, YouTube. Take that back.
Trying to see what his combine looks
So
like.
I want to just see what he does outside of this catching.
So they had him at 6
So
foot
he's a-
206, ran a
Okay.
4.41, 4.41 40. So he does have the speed.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of yards after catch.
Hey, what's going on, Rap?
Hey, what up, Rap?
Yeah, we won't. I mean, we don't have monetization on anyway for these, so we'll be all right.
Yeah, who cares? We need to get some highlights up in here. Let's see. Hopefully they show the road on that now. Push off. Addison would never. So you're definitely getting. So far. I mean, this is just highlights, but you're definitely getting
like
a yard,
gadget guy.
Gadget guy.
Which I mean could be fun with what we already have, but I would definitely say it would be more of an addition. Sometimes. It would be like in addition to Jefferson and Addison, and not like a. You're going to get rid of Addison at all for him.
I wouldn't even get. So far, I'm already I mean, we got more, but I would say I was more impressed in Addison's college stuff than this. Mostly because this is just highlights, but I'd have to like actually go watch his actual tape to see what his routes are looking like and things like that, because that's what was so special about Addison is he can just create ridiculous cushion or space and stuff between him and the other players or whatever. Which during these highlights, you're not seeing as much of that. But you got to like that stuff. Obviously, size still a little worrisome. But... Hey, Percy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing better than Addison. That's for sure. What I'm seeing, honestly, is a guy that's on our team right now. And that is Rondale Moore.
Right.
This guy's giving me Rondale Moore vibes big time. So that's what scares me is those kind of gadget. Percy Harvin did kind of work out, but those type of players doesn't scare me. I like them, but I don't know if I would draft one in the first round. That same with what's his name? Who Eagles drafted in front of Justin Jefferson, and then he was on
Jalen Reagor.
Yeah, Jalen Reagor, same thing. I wouldn't. He's Addison, but he's 100% better than Moore. I mean, he could be. I just see.
I just see a style, right? Like not necessarily.
Yeah. I see the style of it.
Like we're not saying better, just saying like that's
I mean, he's making contested catches and stuff, obviously.
Yeah, interesting type player.
What a throw! No, I'm just kidding. All right, last one here. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Okay. Solid. I'm not team him over Addison or nothing, but
no, again, like I would think that'd be a good, like, fun addition to what we already have, if that's the direction that they wanted to go. But yeah, but anyway, so I guess I think we both agree, right? Like if this was the draft, you're probably not loving it. Like it doesn't do enough for me to be like, okay, we made our team better for this year. Like I don't know.
Oops. Yeah, obviously we're just picking best
kind of fun.
We can't be picking a wide receiver in the first round. I'm sorry.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that. If the right one got there, you can convince me.
The guy's a beast. And this is a fair thing, by the way, is obviously this is just a highlight video. It looked pretty good, but I wasn't like this. I don't
I mean,
know.
he
It
had.
didn't look
I think he had
anything
like
like
600.
Addison.
I think he had like 600 some receiving yards this last year, 6 touchdowns. He had 1,200 the year before that.
Hmm. Yeah, he
But
ain't.
also, you're playing at
Addison had
Mizzou.
like
You're not getting the
18
best.
touchdowns in one season.
Yeah, that he did. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, this
and it
draft.
translated. He's
Right.
had back-to-back 10 touchdowns. So I'm sorry, but he ain't Addison. He ain't no Addison.
But this draft, not so much. Wouldn't love it. All right.
All right, let's. So should we stick and pick, except for choose the players that we actually would want?
I think so. Yeah, let's do that. No trade. This is a no trade back
I don't know who the
draft.
quarterback is.
Stick and pick. But we'll just we'll just take a look at what we think we would do with who's left on the board at that time. No trading back, none of that type of stuff. So I can turbo through, since we're just sticking and picking. So there's, I mean, Walter Nolan. Marion Hampton's there too. I mean, we could do. Everyone thinks this would be a fun idea to pair Colson Loveland back with JJ McCarthy. I don't love it in the first round.
I'm not one of those people.
Not
that I have anything against Loveland, but I'm like, I don't even think you should pick a tight end in the first round. Honestly, what tight ends in the first round have worked out? He was a second round pick. He was second round.
TJ Hawkinson was first round.
Oh yeah, he was first. He was top 10.
I think he was
I'm way off.
I think he was 8 overall or something like that.
But has he lived up to being a? I mean, I love TJ Hawkinson.
Up until his injury, I would say I would say yes.
But the greatest tight ends of all time.
Yeah. I mean, Gray Zabel could be. I mean, again, Zabel could be fun. You would have that flexibility to play all the spots. Derek Harmon's here. Trey Amos. I know this is a big. Nick's a big fan of him. I did see him in one of an NFL.com mock draft. There's a ton of good players here left. So if you had this in front of you, a trade back would be an absolute no freaking brainer.
Well, we're gonna go with who we would choose. But
if it's me, I'm looking Nolan or Derek Harmon, I think.
Yeah. And I do like Harmon. Hampton. I like Hampton, but it doesn't really make a lot of sense with Mason.
Is Grant still?
I'm probably gonna go with
Grant's not there.
I mean, at this point, I'm about to go further into this. Clearly, I liked him, but I still have my so far my sleeper. I still have more defensive tackles I want to watch, but so far I like
Ty Robinson.
No, I do like Ty Robinson. Looks like I know he's kind of a beast.
He's down there.
He's projected a lot lower though.
Yeah, we could probably snag him too later if we wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, he would be a really, really nice later pick.
What are you thinking?
My opinion.
I'm thinking Nolan or Derek Harmon.
Yeah, I'm probably going Nolan here.
All right.
I'm gonna kind of actually. My goal is to really, really take a deep look at both of them and decide which one of those two I like better, because I think going into the draft, if I was going to put my money out right now, I think I'm putting my money that we end up, if we don't trade back, my money is that we end up with one of those two players.
Yeah, I like Harmon a lot actually, but I'm cool. I'm cool to snag Nolan here.
Yeah, we'll just go with best player available according to them. CJ West. I like what I see in CJ West so far. As far as
there's Kyle Williams,
I think he's projected in the second or something like that. Okay.
Ooh.
So Tate Ratledge, I do like him.
Yeah.
Lathan Ransom.
I like Makuba.
Andrew Makuba. I think a lot of people like him, right? Yeah. I
mean, 6 foot 190, solid coverage, good against the run.
I like that. I like that.
Do we run it? I mean, you could go guard. I mean, looks overall solid, 6'6", 320. You do like to see the size. I don't know. Yeah. I like Makuba, if you're asking me.
Nolan takes plays off. I heard that Nolan, or he comes kind of with some sort of character issues or whatever that people say. And laziness is obviously not a good one.
I'm going here, if you're asking me.
Really? Hunter?
Yeah. I like both of them.
Run the tape. Run the tape.
I like Jarquez.
Actually have not. He's one of the only running backs I actually did not watch
Really, I liked him a lot from what I saw.
All right, run the tape. Run the tape.
Nick
This
wants
is
us to
going to
take
be a
Kyle
real
Williams.
area that we're going to be watching here.
Oh, it's crazy. He's ranked. I mean, again, PFF mock draft simulator. You can't take, whatever. But ranked 63, but average draft position is 145.
All right, let me see here. Oh.
No, when I watched him, I liked him. He's one of the ones that really popped off or like stood out to me.
If I make it bigger, does it skip?
Yeah,
it is doing it, huh?
Cool.
Maybe that's the problem. Oh wow, I missed that one. Little skippy. That's pretty good. Ooh. I like what I saw there. What's it? Come on. Yeah, I liked what he did there with that cut.
Mm-hmm.
That was actually here. Actually, let me run that back because
Yeah,
I really like this whole play here. Look at that, Bricks. Smaller
gets it to
guy,
the
but
outside, bounces it even wide. Yep.
boom.
Like,
Ooh. That. Ooh.
yeah. Yep.
Ooh, I like that. Okay. Okay. Come on. I don't need no loading screen right now. Actually, oops.
Yeah. sound like we're watching fireworks. Ooh.
That's when I watch RJ Harvey, it's like I'm watching something. Not fireworks, but
I don't know. I don't know, something about him it just does it for me, man.
I like him. I like him. Ooh. Damn, he said told his own. Wow. Okay. I did like that. Let me give me 2 seconds with
Not much for receiving this last year. 21 catches, 155 yards, 1 touchdown. But I just like the way he plays, man. Brashard Smith is fun too, though.
Yeah, let's see here. I don't need like a 9-minute video. I just want to see. Ooh, you're getting more speed here. I know this running back class is deep.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting some pass games here.
Though I will say, I let you go with Walter Nolan last time.
Honestly, I liked what I saw out of him, but you're getting a little bit more. Yeah,
That
we
is
had a
also
visit.
true.
I do like that we did have a visit because he's someone that is kind of on. He's been on my list as far as like around our 5th round pick. I mean, I do like this kid. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. Someone like Brooks later is a powerhouse there. I like Taj Brooks. Yeah. 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 I gotta go with Smith. I liked Hunter, but Smith is just hard to even touch. And he can catch. What's going on, Lee?
Next time, I'm taking Jarquez Hunter, but we can go Smith this time. I mean, again, and
Well,
I don't have anything against either of them. I just thought I liked a lot from what I saw
click
from
on
Hunter.
their names really quick. Yeah, 90, 1,300 yards. Click Hunters, 5'10", 196. That's not usually exactly right, but
5'10", 209.
Yeah, I don't know. I like
Again,
him
I'm
too,
cool
but
with
I
either
gotta
of them.
go with Smith.
I mean, he
Yep.
probably brings a little something that Jordan Mason doesn't. I guess if you
And it's
decide to move
nice
on
that
from Aaron Jones.
he's someone that looks good in the pass game as well. I think out of like any of the running backs I watched, I believe he's the. I should have clicked his name again, see what his receiving yards is, but I think he was the best I saw in the pass game.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
And then here we're kind of open. I mean, I guess we haven't gone corner yet. I don't know if there's anybody here necessarily.
Jalen Smith.
I guess
Quinn
wide
Ewers.
receiver wise, and that's what a lot of the top guys are. Quinn Ewers again.
Nick Riley's boy, Quinn Ewers.
Safeties.
Gosh, so many safeties. We picked a safety, didn't we?
Did we?
Yeah,
that was the last draft, wasn't it?
No,
No, you're right. I think you're right.
Instead of
we did.
Yeah,
we did. Yep. Ty Felton. Sure.
Yeah, I like that at this point. At this point in the draft,
I like it.
No, George, you can't leave. Can't leave. No, appreciate you.
This is how our draft turned out. No trading back, just stick and pick. I definitely wouldn't hate it. Covered needs, kind of right around where we were drafting, at least is where they were ranked. Yeah.
Yeah, A's. That's a solid one.
I mean,
I have a feeling Brashard's. I would not be surprised if we end up with Brashard Smith on this squad here.
Yep.
So I like that. I would definitely take him. I like him.
Yeah, because he would bring the speed and flash to Jordan Mason's like steady ground and pound type of game, you know.
Definitely.
And then
got some
Felton just
nice little
taking a shot at a receiver. You're helping your defense and your offense, and yeah, I'd be pretty pumped about it.
All right. So what are we thinking? Should we do a lot of trade one, or just do like a normal, like one, like a real one, or do we save like what we would do? What do we think? Do we like overly trade?
Like, do we let it get to, I mean, obviously he's let it get to pick 24 to start.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't even know if there's a scenario where I want to trade up
Trade up. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Not this year.
What up,
Definitely
Justin?
not with the limited draft cap we have. What's going on, Justin? So I guess we have one trade offer, and it's the Bengals at pick 49. Okay.
Wow, that's kind of lame. Well, I say let's check it out. I guess. What can we get for that? What else do they got there? 81.
Don't have a ton.
119.
Just take everything they have.
Wow, they still doesn't.
I mean, you could easily like your starting point is going to be this. Really? To drop back that far?
I say restart this draft. This one's trash.
Yeah. That's wild.
There's a big Will Johnson slide. Yeah, I could potentially see if Will Johnson slides and you're like, this guy's gonna be a lockdown for sure in the NFL. I could see that. All right, running it back.
All right, so trade offer now. We have 5. Bills at pick 30.
You see who's on the board though?
Kenneth. I mean,
toughy one for me, man.
Yeah, what do you Now what do we do?
What do you guys think? Would you guys trade back here if Kenneth Grant was out
again, there? Other guys that you're probably going to be interested in are still here. I mean, you still have the
Harmon.
same ones we were looking
You're
at. You
probably
got a
getting
Ravel
Harmon
guy
with
that
your
they're
30th.
bringing in. You got Zabel. You got Trey Amos. Darius Alexander is still available. I mean, and again, this is a super deep class. What could we do with the Bills here at pick 30? I mean, you're probably not gonna be able to get both.
You got to.
Might be able to get that
too. Put 56 in there.
I mean, I don't think there's any way you're getting that from them unless.
All right, we'll get 62 then. Well, do we want to do that? What would you guys do? I'd move up for Barron. Move up for Barron. Oh, you would? I trade back here. You think so? You let Grant. And you're a Michigan fan, aren't you, Nick? So if you're
I just think with how many guys are left on the board, and I know, like Nick said last time, I mean, this defensive tackle class is so deep. Yeah.
Let's do it. Put 139 in there.
Let's just see what happens if we didn't put in 139. Haha.
We deserve a W in the trade department, you know?
Yeah. So they came up for Nolan. Ooh, Kenneth Grant was still there for a sec. I mean, Harmon is there.
Harmon's there. What's it? 0 trades. What's going on here?
Yeah. Nick, you're gonna have to tell me. Okay, because I know I think he had a knee injury last year. I know they mentioned, I mean, the Vikings are bringing him for a top 30
This is the guy that we're looking at, right? Yeah.
6'3", 193. To you, in your mind, you seem to be in the know about corners. Is this a guy that you like? Because I know you've mentioned Amos before as well. 6'1", 190.
See if the Bills will throw in a popcorn fart. Missed it.
I mean, you also still have Zabel. Derek Harmon's still there. Like, the no trade backs is dumb. Like, it'd be nice if some team wanted
to put in CJ West in the search bar. Okay. I wasn't gonna click them yet, but pass rush grade ain't crazy.
Yeah.
I know. I liked him. He ran a sub 5 too. So he's 316 ran a sub 5.
So what? Yeah. Well, I guess what do you think? I'm looking. I mean, it's again. I know there's a defensive. I know Harmon. Some people like him, but I do kind of like the idea.
If it was me, I'd probably go Harmon. I really want a defensive interior, but
I mean, but it's so deep that if there's a corner that you value higher, right, or even Zabel, a guy who's got a ton of flexibility on that
Zabel, line. We could.
Do we go a little outlandish here? Do we go a little off the script and go?
I know some people like this. Sure, let's do it.
I mean, worst case scenario, if Darisaw's not ready to go, you start him at tackle, and then he just works into guard later on in his career.
Yeah. Go Burden here and on. I ain't going Burden.
We'll be a little different.
Got another pick here.
Ooh. I have heard a lot of people talking about Benjamin Morrison as well.
Some people have him a lot higher on their boards than this. What's go click? So put my guy in there again. No. Put CJ in there real quick. Go to trades.
65.
Click on it. Who else you got in there? No, just click not just that, but click on
85, 98, 102.
Okay, let's do Giant 65.
I mean,
let's get 99.
You're not getting 199.
Yeah, give him 139.
Yeah, 51%.
Let's do it.
Any more? Can we get 7th? We get okay, can you get both? Can you get all 3? No. All right.
Click trades.
70.
Yes, that's what I want. 70. Yep. 88. Give them 187. 99. Of course, I'll take that. Try to get 107 and 88.
What? For 97?
Or for, yeah. 246 and 219.
Well,
Give him 246 and 219. Offer it. Dang it. Do 180. Do just 187. All right, do 187 and 240, whatever. There you go. All right.
All right.
What's the trade looking like? Ooh.
83.
What was CJ West again?
73, I think.
Yeah. Just get me CJ West. I'm telling you, this guy's good. Oh, I saw RJ Harvey go.
Mm-hmm.
You got Kyle Williams. He's going to be out there for a while. DJ, a lot of people I like DJ Kittens, but I wasn't like in love with him.
Devin Neal.
You got me off the ball. We definitely, that's what we did.
Makuba's
Leave
still there.
Benji Morrison alone. Who's that? Makuba?
Makuba's still there again.
Here, move.
Go another tight end.
Go up to the top. I mean, we're not picking Kyle Williams right now. I mean, his average draft position is 130. You can't be doing that. What's the trades looking like?
94.
Yeah, I want it. 94 and 104. What? Give him 219. No, 219.
Won't do it.
Give him what? What's the other one?
111.
All right, let's stick and pick. Mabuka would be my pick. Well, what's Mabuka's what?
We could have a chance to get him with 99.
We gotta trade back.
What was that?
So we gotta trade back.
Trade back again?
Yeah, we gotta. Get 94, 104.
I don't want that.
All right,
future 7th.
Yeah, 6. Future. Man, they're holding on this 104 like their life depends on it, dude.
I mean, it's not the greatest trade for them.
All right, go back, draft a player. What do you think? I'm just stuck here.
Yeah, it is kind of no man's land.
You can go Mabuka, but you're just overdrafting him. Try not to overdraft. Wide receiver.
Do we go Ratledge?
Could go wide receiver here.
Or who's it?
The Iowa wide receiver.
Iowa State. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, dude. Dan, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm with you on that. That's kind of my guy. If we don't get one in the first round, I kind of like West. And honestly, exactly, I like his rip move. I like he has some technical to him, and plus he's also 316 and ran a sub 5, so I like him.
All right, what are we feeling?
Probably gonna go Mabuka, or we can grab a wide receiver here and hope that he lands there at 97. Can go grab that Iowa guy.
Or do we try to get his Knicks guy later? Trey Harris
true.
Is good.
Yeah.
6'3", 210. You do like that?
I
wouldn't hate that.
How big is he?
6'2", what, 6'3", 6'2", 6'3", 6'3", 210.
All right. Well,
Do we do it?
like Harris the most out of these guys. Even over Kyle Williams? Sure. Let's get Harris.
Cool. And maybe Makuba will last till our next pick. He didn't. Ooh, right before.
Wow.
Right before our pick.
That one hurt. That one hurt. All right. Who else we got out there? Did we even pick a running back yet?
We haven't.
I'm just not really feeling these ones. I mean, Devin Neal would be solid if we didn't have Mason.
Deion Walker's this low?
Yeah, he is.
Wow.
I would take him here.
Do we think we can get him 107?
Click on his name real quick. I mean, we already have West, but oh yeah, 6'6", 345. It's different. I mean, two kind of bigger guys. I'm feeling if you keep trading back, you're getting to Spielman territory.
I don't hate going tight end.
We could. I don't know a lot about this guy. 95 overall grade. I mean, I would do that.
Do it. Let's go a little off the path here. Let's go tight end.
Devin Neal would be huge. Yeah, but he's kind of just.
We're going tight end. We're gonna go tight end, and see who gets to our next pick.
I like Isaiah Devin Neal, but
there goes every time. One pick before us every time.
Wow.
Isaiah Bond was still there. He's a guy that's interesting. You just want a speed guy.
Dorian Strong. Six 185. Not that big.
Yeah. I mean, 6'1" pretty good. If you get a corner over 6 foot.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like, I probably wouldn't draft him here, but I mean, every time I would watch a Texas game, Jaden Blue would always have like one or two big plays. He is.
I say let's go Strong.
He's gonna be Jaden Blue is gonna be fun for whatever team gets him and just uses him as basically like a wide receiver type role. Yeah, I'm cool with Strong. Yeah.
All right. Hopefully we can get Quinn Ewers. What we got. Final pick.
I suppose I could go turbo. Oopsies. Yeah, let's just get to our pick. Come on now. Let's see, are there any quarterbacks left? Brosmer. I kind of love it.
We can go him.
I mean,
he's set up for a backup role, so that's cool.
I know, right? What else we got here? I think I saw T-Bass mention linebacker earlier. Linebacker. Screw it. We're late in the draft. Throwaway pick. We need a future backup quarterback. We're just going to take Max Brosmer.
That was the projected pick anyways.
All right. How did we do with all of our trades?
A-, solid.
I mean, you trade back a couple times. You get a guy that has positional flexibility, can play all the interior spots and play tackle. You get a guy that you really like. I haven't gotten a chance to really watch him yet. You get a taller receiver. You get a tight end that's got some pass catching ability. I mean, obviously 1,500 yards last year. You get a tall corner, and then you just throw in Minnesota boy, who, seems like definitely a smart kid. He's got a quick release. Again, the arm's not the biggest. He's not the most athletic.
All we need is
but if you're looking for a developmental backup, who's a smart, a smart guy and knows the game, Brosmer's pretty good at that.
Go for it. All right, let's run one more back. I don't know how we want to do this. Of course, everybody, giving these away pretty quick here. We're gonna run one more mock, but get the hashtag Skols in the comments, like the video, and subscribe.
Let's go with no real plan. We'll just see what's there, and we'll make our decision based off what's available.
Okay. Oh, wow.
So I don't love anything that's going on right here.
What's our trades looking like?
26 with the Rams, and 32, 53, or 57.
I like that. 32. Click 32. Okay, Philly. 32, 64.
I mean, I don't think we're going to be getting... Better chances than I thought.
Grab 96. Give him
Give him
139. No, give him maybe worth it. And 187. Offer it.
Stupid Eagles.
Let's go.
I mean, if there's a guy, I guess if there's a guy they really want, interesting. Came up for a tackle, but all right.
Ooh, we got Harmon there. What's the trade? Let's just check the trades though.
Yeah, 58. Nah, it's too far back for
All
me.
right, I say let's grab Harmon. I'm cool with
I'm down.
Harmon here at this point.
I'm down. Yep, let's do that. And we're still sitting pretty in the second round at 64. Is that second round? It's like like last pick of the second round.
This is we're hitting the perfect draft on this one. Telling y'all.
With the last pick, first round.
Not a Turner. Darren Porter. Kyle Williams. Judkins.
And Sean Judkins, if we didn't already have RJ Harvey's there.
Ooh,
probably too high for Harvey at this point. TJ West is there. I'll put Collins.
Savage draft is.
I mean, linebacker.
I'm liking. Click on the Iowa kid, Darian Porter. Yeah.
6'4".
Coverage grade 90. Yeah, 6'4 is 200.
Not good against the
90
run,
coverage grade. Yeah, we gotta go Darian Porter. I mean, the run defense. I'm not worried about that. Boom. Give me Harvey. Just give
all of our picks. All of our picks are done by 97.
That's all right.
Hey, efficient. It's efficiency right there.
No.
Oh, we have 2 picks in a row. Didn't realize that.
Yeah. Tate Ratledge and Mabuka. Boom. Tate Ratledge and Makuba.
All right.
Makuba, not Mabuka.
And then I guess we can just watch the rest of the draft go by. Make a trade.
Hey, I'm Tate. I would easily take that. It'd be nice to get at least one more pick.
You kick their feet up for day 3.
I would say the only other thing that I'd want us to do is have an extra pick to go grab like Brashard Smith or another running back.
Yeah.
Obviously, getting a safety would be nice.
Which Makuba?
But I think this was, I mean... Oh, no, we got a safety.
Yeah.
No, we did good. We did good on this one.
So we got a defensive... We got basically all defense, right? Except for Ratledge.
Which you got a guy that could take over at center. Potentially. What kind of turbo is this?
I know. Usually turbo is supposed to just like speed through the end of it. Is what I thought, at least. Been wrong before, though.
I know. So I would say I wish we would have got like one more pick and then grabbed one of these running backs.
Yeah.
Even LaQuint Allen, I like. Like if we had a 7th round pick and we got LaQuint Allen with it, I'd be pretty pumped about that, I think.
You know what? You know what we're going to do? We're going to trade up to the last pick. And we're going to get ourselves a running back.
All right. He was even available.
Sorry, I know it's going really slow, but we just got to make sure we don't miss it. 3, 2. Oh, never mind.
No!
It skipped over. What the hell? Whatever.
Well, luckily, Quasi's an undrafted free agent.
Yeah.
King.
So another A- draft. You get, trade back. You're done by round 3. Derek Harmon, fill your defensive interior needs. Get a tall corner, a guard to compete, and a safety. Like, again, is it exciting having your entire draft be done in round 3?
Yeah. I mean, you literally hit every single one of your needs in the first 3 rounds.
Yeah. Like you said, the only thing would have been nice is maybe had a 5th round pick for whatever running back was available. But
yeah, there's going to be tons of undrafted. Yeah. Hey, I like that one. I honestly really like that draft.
Yeah, for sure.
But anyways, everybody get them hashtags. Skol's about to give away your choice of which card that you want, all that good stuff.
While we wait, who's everybody who any college basketball fans? Who you got winning tonight?
I'm gonna go with Miami personally.
Florida. Was it Florida and Houston?
Or
Yeah,
Florida, that's what I mean.
Florida
Not
wins.
Miami, Florida. Gators.
I think Florida takes it home.
They're just, I think, an offensive powerhouse over there.
Yeah.
Houston's always good though. But they screwed me from I had Duke winning it, but most people did.
Yeah. Yeah. What a freaking 9 points with like 3 minutes to go or something like that.
Yeah. Oops. All right, let me get this up. Boom. Let's see here. That action. All right, boom. 13 entries. Get the hashtag Skols in here. 13 entries. 5 make it to the duck race. Whoever wins the duck race gets to pick their card. And we're starting off with Soli, the Viking. I think you were in here for a while. Yeah, you're in here. Soli, are you still in here? Let us know. Let's keep it going though. I'm not a huge college basketball fan, but I don't.
When it comes down to the tournament and everything, I pay attention.
Nick, you're in here, right?
Nothing more exciting than single elimination tournaments.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much any sports besides WNBA. I'm just kidding. Even though it is pretty cool to see what's her name win their championship.
Yeah.
Beckers, yeah.
UConn.
That was cool, actually. You got to root for her.
Mm-hmm.
Always reminds me of one specific. I know you know what I'm thinking.
Is having this minor skill worth being that unattractive? Is that it? The Family Guy thing?
No.
I was thinking that.
This is something else. This is something else. I'll tell you after this.
Okay.
I'll tell you after this. Something that when I was up at the last Skol Fest weekend had something to do with Beckers.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nick, we got Soli in here, and Nick.
Oh God.
Did we lose Nick?
I don't know if I saw Soli yet.
I don't even see Nick in here. Oh shoot! Well, we better keep going. Hey, what up, Norz? FT Maddie, my guy. Let's go. We'll keep on rolling. I'm just going to keep on going here. Oops. Oh, no, I hate myself. All right, anyways.
What'd you do? Close it out?
I closed the duck race out. Next, we got Justin. Justin, are you still here? No, FT is here for sure. Yeah, Justin's here. What am I feeling? You know what? Dan. I feel like Dan's going to... Oh, that's crazy. God. That's actually crazy. I did not...
Jeez.
There's so many things on here that we do that makes it seem rigged. I swear I did not do anything on that. That was pure freaking... I don't even know. All right, keep on going. That's crazy. That's crazy. I did call it. That's wild. I was not expecting that. Big Raylan. All right, last one. You know what? I feel like it's going to be Jen. She deserves one. Oh, Gary.
It can't be a duck race without Gary in it, right?
Hey, Berserk. You just missed it. What's up, Bob Swede? I got you. I know finances. It has anything to do with giving me money. Last Thursday, maybe a little late present. Hey, I got you, Dan. Either way, I got you. All right. All right. I got everybody in here. 45 seconds. Set the clock. For JJ McCarthy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, we'll go one more. All right, these ducks are. All right, we're gonna go until we get a. How about this one?
I like that.
That's good. Okay, 45 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1. Boom. We got Gary in the early lead, followed by FT, Justin Pirate Duck. 25 seconds. Let's kind of see what happens here. Gary's coming back a little bit. Justin's speeding up. Oh, Justin's flying back. Does that mean he's going to jump back?
It's Dan. I just have a feeling he's going to get that just last second push. Maybe not.
Yep. Oh, Dan's getting a push.
Yep.
Dan's getting the push. He is. Wow. Talk about a call out.
That's close.
Talk about a call out. We got Dan H. Let's go. All right, Dan. What are we thinking? Even though I was going to give you a card anyways, but
it's fate.
What are we thinking? JJ McCarthy. We got obviously the Dallas Turners. Will the Thrill Reichard, Justin Jefferson. I don't know what else I got here. A lot of JJs, a lot of colored Dallas Turner. This is kind of a cool JJ. This green one. It's usually not green, so it's like a special one, kind of, or whatever. What you thinking, Dan?
Silence. You just tossed the email in there too.
Did you guys say you're gonna go live during draft night? I'll do green JJ.
Cool.
All right, cool. I don't know yet. I don't. If we do, it would probably be if Rap. Well, probably Wednesday we talk to all of them. I want to see. I don't know what our plan is for sure, but I want to see what their plan is and see if they were planning on doing anything around that. I don't know if I'll go this year. I don't know if I'll be able to pull off in a full draft night, but I would like to pop in somewhere.
Like the only thing I worry about is us getting to 24 and having us like trade out of the first round or something, and then you're just like,
It is a kind of a grind, especially when you bring on the beers, which is a must, you know.
Yeah,
I get kind of tipsy every time, which is fine.
It's not a problem.
Yeah, it's not a problem or nothing. I don't got a problem.
It's not a problem until it becomes one.
Yeah, and it's not right now. For sure.
It's not yet.
The kid's
only 2 weeks old, so I mean, it could happen.
I've only been drinking every day, but it's not a problem or nothing. We're good. We're hanging in here. Do a day 2 party. We're gonna be on Bleacher Report on Saturday. We'll be on Bleacher Report Saturday. I don't know. We'll come up with a plan. We'll let you guys know. We'll probably figure this out within this week to figure out really what we're gonna do. But day 3, that's that Saturday. We'll be on Bleacher Report, and we're
Right
gonna
after
kind
the
of go
draft,
through our
right?
picks there, like directly after the draft, I think.
Mhm.
So definitely should pop in with us there potentially.
Yeah.
But other than that, we'll look into it. We'll let you guys know. Next Monday, we'll kind of hopefully come back with some sort of potential plan on what we want to do with that. What's going on, Eric? What's going on, dude? Anyways,
But anyway,
anything
thank
else?
you guys so much for joining us. We will be back next Monday, so make sure to join us for that. We'll be on Bleach Report Wednesday if you guys want to hop in there as well. Thank you guys so much for joining. See you next time.
Skol Vikes.